Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Let me pull you up over here in the group, share you guys. Hi everyone, I missed you guys. It was a much needed break though. I see somebody's on here. Who's on here? Let's see. Just sharing the video, hopefully, if I can find the video. There we are. Hi Diane, welcome. Let's see, let me just share this somehow. I forgot, see, I can't not do lives because I forgot how to share. Let's see. Well, I don't know how to share it. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Bear with me. Share to a group. There we go. Okay. Hi, Donna. I'm glad I'm back too. It was a much needed break. I was very busy last month, very busy. But I'm back and I'm excited to be back. I have lots of time now, hopefully. I was able to play with some of the new stuff. Speaking of new stuff, have we seen the new catalog? I know Diane and Donna, you guys have seen it. You've had a month or so to see it. Hi, Amy. Thank you so much for your order. Don't you just love the new stuff? There's so many cute things in there, and I'm getting excited for Christmas, even though I don't want to be excited for Christmas because it's kind of too early to be excited for Christmas, but it feels like Christmas, the weather we've been getting. But I want to just go through and just go through my usual spiel. So you guys know, you guys that are on here know, Saleabration is back. It's back until September 30th or until supplies last. And with every $50 purchase, pre-shipping, pre-tax, you can pick out a free item out of the Saleabration catalog. There are some items that are $100, so if you spend $100, then you get that item for free. But it's unlimited. You can pick out whatever you want out of there. However much you want to spend, $3,000. That would be awesome, by the way. But you could pick out, you know, all them free products. So it's really fun. I love Saleabration. You got everything in the Saleabration. Yeah, I think I have two. But we won't talk about that. It's fun. It's so much fun shopping, and I just couldn't help myself. There's so many cute things in this new catalog. So the Saleabration time is so much fun, and I'm so happy that they brought it back again, because usually all the years that I've known Saleabration happening, it's only happened in the spring. So it is awesome that they brought it back for right now. So that's going on. So if you guys place an order, if your orders are under $150, don't forget to use my host code. I do give away a free kit every 2 weeks. I have a new card class, and it's 6 cards, 3 different designs, and I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of that today. Usually I don't do the sneak peeks, but they're really, I love this card set that I'm using today. But anyways, it's enough materials to make 6 cards, 3 different designs. You get all the materials except for, of course, your stamps, your inks, your adhesive, but you get all the paper materials. I can't stamp anything out for you guys because per Stampin' Up! Policies, but I can give you any die cuts, any ribbons, anything that you need to create the cards. I coordinate it with a stamp set. You don't need that stamp set. You could use any of your stamp sets to still create gorgeous cards with this. So I do them simple enough so that you can do that. So you don't need this specific stamp set. And you also get all the envelopes included, a colored PDF file, and a link to a video where I go through and make the cards with you, so that you know how to make them if you prefer the style of video. So that's my card class. I like I said, every 2 weeks I offer a new one. And if you want to buy them outright, I will sell them to you outright. It's $15, and that includes shipping. You just have to message me to let me know you want the card class, and then I can send you a whatever you call it, invoice. I can send you that. So, oh yeah, for my if someone's looking and seeing that that Donna just has said that she watched the card YouTube video. For my team members only, they get my card PDF file and they get the video. I upload it right into our team website, so they have the option of, they can just, you know, create those themselves. They don't need my card kit, but if they want to buy the card kit from me, I do offer it to them. They get it for $10, so that's a perk. I have a lot of perks for being on my team. So but I love doing the card kits, and you guys seem to like the different card designs. So I'm going to show you them. And what else did I want to say? I talked about saleabration, the card class. I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and point you guys down if I remember how to do this. Let's see. Nope. Okay, there we go. I don't want to put a face on me. Let's see. There we go. Flip you down. All right. So, okay, it looks like you guys, I can see you guys. So, oh, thanks, Donna. I love spoiling my customers, and I love spoiling the team. I just love spoiling people, actually. So, but I have a lot of fun. I wish I had all the time in the world just to devote to this. It would be awesome. So, let's see here. It looks like you're a little crooked. Are you guys crooked, or am I crooked? Let's see. I think I just made you more crooked. Anyways, this is the stamp set that I'm using today. Art and Bloom. Oh no, I made you guys straight. Oh, awesome. Art and Bloom. This one is so much fun. And I'm trying to read your guys' comments. Yeah, I'm happy you guys like the team. You really do. Yeah, I love spoiling people. It's fun, especially people who are dear to my heart. So, anyways, I'm not going to get all mushy. Art in Bloom is an awesome, awesome stamp set. I did not realize that this stamp set, so let me find the, let's see here, I put it out of the way here. So this stamp set, you can buy the stamp separate, or you can buy the dies and this embossing folder together. So this is a hybrid embossing folder, I think they call it. This right here, you can emboss with it like a normal embossing folder. You can also, and I'm going to show you guys this today on the card, you can line this up in here, the die, and you can emboss and cut out at the same time. You just put this in here, have your paper in here, and run it through your machine, and it embosses and cuts all at once. So I'm going to make a card so you guys can show, so I can show you guys this. I didn't realize this is in the annual catalog, and I didn't realize this did this until, of course, another demo out there had made a card, and I had watched it, and I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't even realize that. So this is kind of cool. There's a lot of functionality in it. You could use just the embossing folder. You can use the stamps and just the die cuts, or you can do it all in one shot and cut them out. So, and this too, this folder is a 3D folder, so these flowers really pop out. So I think, Donna, I think you have this set. Diane, you might have this set too. Yeah, it's really cool. So I'm going to show you guys. You can use the dies. Donna said she didn't realize that it did that. You can use these dies in the folder. So let's go ahead. Let me bring in the card that I'm going to make today with you guys. So this is the one that I thought. It's a simple card, and it's hard to see on the camera, but I cut these out of here and I popped them up, so it gives it that like shadow effect. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm talking about, but it's pretty cool. It pops them up, but it gives it a nice little shadow under there. Very simple card. So I'm going to show you guys how I made this. And then after I make this, I'm going to show you some more cards that I made with this set. And then I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the the card class that I'm offering this next couple of weeks. Yeah, see, I didn't know they did that either, Diane. I don't know. I don't know. I guess a lot of people didn't know that you could coordinate these two together. So let me go ahead. Let me put this back over here because I'm going to be looking for it later and wondering where I put it. So with this, you get these dies here. So there's this die is awesome. You can use this on, you know, not just with this set, but it cuts out this nice little framelit to stamp things down. This one too, this cuts this out. So it's a nice little sentiment. Again, you don't have to use it just with this. You can use it with other ones. And then these are the leaf outlines. So in here, there's the outline of the leaf, and then there's the solid image. So this will cut those out, these leaves. And then, of course, the three flowers. The three flowers are joined together. And then there's some sentiments in here. And then there's these little, like, background stamps that you can use. So, and then these little flowers here. These little flowers, I cut those out earlier to show you. I didn't glue anything down on a paper, but it cuts out 3 of these little flower things. And I think they go on top of these larger flowers. You could put them on top as like the centerpiece. But, and then there's the solid leaf that it cuts out. And then there's this set of leaves. The nice thing is they give you enough to cut out multiple leaves. So if you want to do the flowers, but you want to have a lot of leaves behind them, you have enough dies in here to do that. So here are these leaves here. They cut out and give you that nice design on the leaves. And then you can layer them over the top of those leaves. So enough chit-chatting. Let's get to stamping. All right, so I do have a lot of colors I'm using today. I have Just Jade, Cherry Cobbler, Daffodil Delight, and Pale Papaya. Plus, I'm using Memento ink. So, all right. So, let's go ahead. Let me put my card there. I've already pre-cut out the my papers here. So, I'm going to bring in, this is just a piece of regular basic white. It's cut 5 1/4 by 4. So on this, I'm going to do the stamping. So we're going to take the big outline of the flower. And with this embossing folder, you can see that this large flower is on top. And then this one is on the side, the smaller one. So it's like that. So when you stamp it down, you want to just make sure your large flower is stamped up at the top there when you run it through. So let me bring in my block. I'm going to use my big block here to pick this up. I also found with this stamp set, before I go any further, that I had a hard time stamping the image down completely, I guess. 2 of the centers of the flowers just wouldn't stamp. So this one here, I'm bringing in a, this is just a silicone mat that I have, and I'm bringing that in. The blocks that you buy come with a sponge mat. Anything underneath to give it a little bit of cushion will help it stamp better. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this up with the Memento. I want to make sure I have a lot of Memento on there. So Diane, as we're talking here, she just, well, she didn't just, she earned it probably a couple weeks ago. Her bronze elite, right? Yeah. Bronze elite, because you start off as bronze. She earned her bronze elite. So both of my team members, Donna and Diane, both are now bronze elite. And that gives you 5% more in your discount, and it gives you all kinds of awesome perks. So congratulations, Diane. That's awesome. And the best part is that discount. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to, I don't know, I guess in the center. And then I'm just going to stamp this down. And you can, well, I don't know if you can see, but I can feel that that mat underneath is just giving it a little bit of a bounce under there, so it's going to give you a better crisp image. The photopolymers, if you're having a hard time getting a good crisp image, you want to put something soft down just to give you that. See, and it still didn't completely. I don't think I smushed it too much over here, but if I didn't have this down, it would have been a mess. But that's not too bad. But any of your photopolymer stamps, they're more of, they're more hard, I guess, the material. So with the foam ones, you have more of a cushion. So if you ever have trouble, just get something soft underneath, and that'll help you get a crisper image. So let me just go ahead and wipe this off. I have to tell you guys, so during the time that I took off, I was cleaning my craft room because it was a mess. And the gold gilded leafing stuff that I think I've showed you guys before, well, that spilled, and it spilled everywhere. What a heck of a time I had trying to get that up. So I do not have any more of that, and I don't want any more of that. It was a mess. It was awful. My dogs were in here. It was all over them. I should have video camered it because you guys would have laughed at it. So I won't be doing any more videos on the gold gilded leafing stuff. So anyways, so these flowers here have the shadowy background that you can fill in. They don't line up 100%, and it's meant to look like that. So what I'm going to do is, let me get a scrap piece of paper. Oh my gosh, the dogs, they were just not happy. They just had it all over. It was a mess. It was a complete mess. And it was, I was moving it off of a shelf. The lid was popped off a little bit. I went to close the lid, and when I did, I didn't have a good balance on it, and I hit it, and it twisted down. The dogs were underneath me laying, went all over them, all over my carpet. It took me forever to get that out. It was just not, it was not fun. So, let's see. So these flowers here, I'm going to do one in cherry cobbler. Having trouble with this pad here. There we go. So this one here, I think that is, yes, so that is this stamp set, or this stamp. So you can see it kind of lines up, but it's not 100%. I'm going to ink this up, and then I'm going to stamp it off once because I do not want it that dark. Then I'm going to come back and line it up over that flower as best as I can. And I love how light it is. Otherwise, it would have been too dark, I think, and it would have just faded into the outline. So that, just wiping it off over here in my simple chamois. Yeah, I wanted to go over the new catalog with you guys, but maybe if I don't ramble on too long, we can go over the catalog afterwards. So I'm just pulling out one of the other shapes of the flowers, which I think, yeah, it's that one. So this one here, I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight. Yeah, it was fun. It was so much fun. I'm just clumsy sometimes, and telling you, that leaf gilding stuff, it's awesome to work with, and it's a lot of fun to use, but it is, you sneeze and it's over with. So I'm just going to line this up. Again, I stamped off because I want it nice and light. So it's really light on there. You can still see it. And then, of course, as the ink dries, it does darken up some. And let me close these ink pads up because I know what I'll do. I'll stick my arm on them. Then I'm going to bring in the Pale Papaya. This one I'm just going to stamp at full strength because it is lighter. And when I did try it, I stamped it off once, and it was really too light. You really didn't notice. So this one's gonna go on this guy here. I'm just gonna turn it. So that's it right there for that. And then this here, where's my scrap piece of white paper? Hold on. So I'm just going to demonstrate. I already cut out the leaves, but I just want to show you guys. So I'm going to take this now, and I'm going to come back with my memento. Oh, Diane, you bought some. You're going to like it. It's fun to play with, and it gives a really awesome effect on your projects. It's just, you just have to be very careful with it. I did like using it, but I'm not going to buy it again because I don't want that disaster to happen again. So now I'm going to take the leaf on here, the leaves. So I'm going to stamp out both of these guys. Let's see. But I just want to show you guys how I did it. I've already pre-cut them to kind of save time, but I cut out one of these, and then with this one I cut 3 of these out, or stamped 3 of them and then cut them out. So what I did was I just did the outline first, and then I'm just wiping off my stamps over here. So this, the memento, I'm done. Good luck. I like that. We believe in you. That's funny. I believe in you too, Diane. I missed having my Facebook Lives. Okay, so what was I going to... Oh, I'm going to show you guys. So I've got the Just Jade here. And you have the leaves, the solid part of the leaves. So I'm going to take both of those. I did the same thing as I took the Just Jade and then I stamped it off once. And then you just kind of line it up over the top. It lines up real nicely. Same thing with the larger leaf. So you want to do this once, like I said, or you could do it as many times as you want. But for the card that I'm making, I did just one of these, and then I did 3 of these. So, hi Patty. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is show you guys how to use this embossing folder and the die cuts together. You could do it, you know, you could do it in 2 steps. It's no big deal, but it's easy to do in 3 steps. Or 1 step, I should say. 3 steps. All right. So, let me move these out of the way. I'm going to bring in the my embossing machine. So, hopefully I can fit it in here for you guys so you can see. All right, so I'm going to bring in the folder and then the dies here. So let me open this up, and I'm going to try to, let's see, you can line them up because you've got this smaller flower here. So it's got to go this way. So where the flowers are pressed down, you can feel these are raised up, these are pressed down. So where they're pressed down, you line up this die cut here. And it fits right in there. You can feel it fit in there. And then you're going to take this guy, and it's kind of tricky, and it's really tricky on camera. Let me get this out of the way. It'll be easier if I can do it this way. So you line it up here. Then you take your flowers and kind of line it up here. Now it's gonna, mine's crooked, but it's all right. It doesn't look crooked when you put it on there. So you can see, okay, so there it is. It's all lined up. Your dies are right in there. And then I think it's all lined up. Yeah, we're good to go. Then you just close it. Then I kind of hold it so it doesn't move. And then I'll bring in my machine. Now with this, you're going to use just plate 1. And then there's another plate in here. It's a gray plate. Sorry about all the noise. This is plate 4. This is for the super thick 3D embossing folders. So you're going to lay that down, put number 4 on top, and then you're just going to crank this bad boy through. So just set this aside. And then you'll see these flowers are now cut out. Kind of, sort of. This one didn't, this must have moved. There we go. So they're all cut out and they're embossed. They look and feel beautiful. They're puffed out, all in one swipe. So now you have this piece here. And we're going to use that piece. And like I said, I already pre-cut these just to save time. So I'm going to bring in my leaves here that I have. Let me get this plate out of here. So I have my leaves right here. And then my 3 flowers. So let's go ahead and we can finish this off. I have this piece of Pale Papaya. That is the card base. So I've already pre-scored it. And this is going to go right on top. We're going to just take some Stampin' Seal. Just regular Stampin' Seal. And I'm going to put it close to the edge. You can use liquid glue too if you wanted. But I'm just going to do the Stampin' Seal. I'm going to get it, like I said, right up along the edge there. And I'm going to put a little dot over here in this middle there. And then maybe a little bit here. Then you're going to bring in your card base. That is not blood, that's cherry cobbler ink. So there's your card. And then what I did was I took these guys and I flipped them all over and I put some Stampin' Seal on them. Because I don't know where I want the stems to go, or the leaves. So I'm just putting Stampin' Seal all over them. And it's kind of a fitting the puzzle together type deal. You can't just lay these down because of the leaves. So I'm going to take, this flower is the top flower, so that's going to go like that. So I'm going to bring in the leaf here, and I'm going to place it where I think it won't go off the edge of the card. So let's see. All right, so that looks about good. So then I'm going to take my Stampin' Dimensionals. And I'm going to make sure I put a dimensional on that leaf so it stays. And I'm just going to pop these up here. So I hope they come out with more folders like this. This is kind of neat how you can use the die cuts right in with the folder. And you're not going to ruin your folder. The CEO of the company did a video on it. and she had said, you know, you're not going to ruin your folder at all. It's not cutting through the folder. It's designed so that it cuts like that. So then this is this flower. So I'm going to go ahead and I think it's down towards here that I would do it. Yeah. Kind of pinch those back there. I always like to use a lot of dimensionals just because they're so cheap and it makes a difference. And if you skimp on them, it really makes a difference. It really makes your items flat. So then this is going to go here, just like that. And then the other flower, so this will go probably about there. And you kind of just fit it in there, and then this you can kind of poke behind here, just like that. And then to finish it off, in your stamp set along with the dies, I was showing you, you have this piece here. I've already pre-cut it out. So it's about 4 inches long. So I just cut it in half. And then you can have, this is from my earlier card, so you'll have two pieces if you cut it in half. And I'm gonna stamp on there with Cherry Cobbler, Dear Friend. Let's see. Oh, that block is too small. So I'm going to stamp it close to the flagged end. Oh, I got some ink on there so I can flip it over. No worries. I still stamped it crooked. Okay. So that is it to stamping. We're all done with our stamps. And then this I'm just going to pop up again with a couple of Stampin' Up! Dimensionals right on the front. Oh, I got Cherry Cobbler ink everywhere. And then this I'm just going to put down here. I kind of lined it right along the edge of the card. Put it right there. And then with this card, I used some holiday rhinestones. These are the holiday ones. This one here, I don't know, where did I put them? I think I was going to do, if it'll work, one of the little flower flourishes. So if I can open it without getting them all over the place. Oh, the Stamparatus. I do have the Stamparatus, Amy. I don't showcase it enough. I do use it a ton. I just don't. And the reason why I think I don't showcase it a lot is because of the glare. And I'm trying to figure out how to use it without getting that awful glare from my overhead lights. But I do love the Stamparatus. Let's see. What am I looking for? A glue dot, I think. Yes, I'm going to use a glue dot on here. Yeah, I should do a video on the Stamparatus. I lost my Take-A-Pick tool. I don't know where it is. So I'm using the old tool that we have. I had to reorder another one because I don't know where the heck I put it. Once I reorder the new one and it comes in, I'll find my old one. But I've been looking. So I'm just going to take a glue dot. I kind of rolled it up on there. And I think, put that right there. So I don't know which one I like better. I mean, besides the cherry cobbler all over it, I don't know. I think I like this one better. I like the bling. So that's the card. Super easy to do. And I like how it looks. Well, this one's a little more messier because of the camera, but I like how you can see the background there, and it's popped up, and it looks like it gives it a good shadowing effect. Yeah, the Stamparatus, I do love it. Like I said, I use it quite a bit off camera. It's just hard to go on camera with it because of that glare. So let me show you guys if I can find them. The other cards I was working on. Oh, here they are. So this one here, I love this one. This one, I just ran a piece of basic white through the embossing folder, and then I took the what do you call these guys here, the watercolor pencils. I just colored these all in with different colors, and then I used the Stampin' Blends or not the Stampin' Blends, but the blender pens. We have too many things. The blender pen to kind of color it in and soften it up. And I love how it's just on the black there. And then I just left it blank. I got to put a piece of Whisper White on the inside. But I just left it blank so that you could use it for whatever you wanted to. This one here, here's another one that I did. This one, I used the Stampin' Blends. And I used a piece of, I think that is the Pansy Designer Series paper. So, and then there's that thing, and then I popped up the flowers. And then this one I really like. So this one here, in the stamp set, there is this stamp, and then you have this too, which would make a great design. So all I did was I took that stamp. If it's perfectly across the cardstock, which is measured 4 by 5 1/4, so it fits perfectly across the 4-inch side. And I just took Pool Party, I stamped it off once, stamped it on so it was nice and light, and I just kind of did that through the whole background. And then I used the Happy Birthday from another stamp set, and then I just stamped these out, the outline of the flowers, and then I had some Pool Party ribbon that I tied on the front. I just love the simplicity of this card. So this one was really fun to do. And like I said, you could also use the dots and do the dots the same way. And then that was it so far. But I want to show you guys the card class. So Amy, you'll get this because you placed an order. And then I have a couple of you guys who are going to buy it outright. But anybody who places an order is going to get this. So this is, usually I don't show you guys the card class, but this is the cards in the card class. This one's so pretty, white on white. I love this. It's so simple. You're going to get everything to make this except for the stamping, like I said, in the adhesive, but you'll get the embossed paper. And then here is card number 2. So this one I didn't even, well, because it's a card class and I can't stamp out the images, I just cut these out. I just die cut these flowers out and the leaves. And this one's so simple too. I love this one with the subtle colors to it. And then this is the final one. This one, I think this is my favorite one. So this one, I just took our sponge daubers. I just ran this through the embossing folder. Take your sponge daubers, just give it a little wisps of color. I just matched it, and that's it. So these are the cards, and every month I do these cards. I do 3 different designs with a different stamp set, and you're going to get enough materials to make 2 each of these cards, so 6 different cards. So I really enjoy doing the card classes. I put a lot of thought into them, and I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I do. So anybody who places an order in the next 2 weeks, uses this host code, or has an order over $150 will get that card class. So I am done. I think I just was going to go over, if you guys want to still hang out a little bit, I was going to go over the catalog a little bit. This catalog is amazing. I can actually open it now and show you guys. There is, yeah, that last one is my favorite out of the card kit. So, but anyways, so this guy here, oh, it's packed with so many good things, but there's so many cute things. What was I going to show you guys? I don't know. There's so much in here. This is cute. I love this, that big background with the candy canes. Just, this is fun with the knit, you know, stuff, like the knit sweaters and stuff. I'm super excited. I've got one order that I placed, but I haven't been able to play with it, so I've started to a little bit. This, I think, is going to be a sellout. Super cute with the little penguins. Just so cute. So I can't wait to start creating and designing stuff. And I'd love to see you guys, when you guys create stuff, share it on my Facebook page. I'd love to see your creations, or message me, text me, whatever you guys want to do. This is an oldie but a goodie. This was last year's, so that one is cute. There's so many cute ones, but the fall ones, they don't, that's the only thing I'm going to have to say is there's not as many fall ones in here as there was, I think, last year. So we have some Halloweens. This one's cute, clever cats here. We have some nice Halloween ones. And this paper's adorable. I thought it was 12 by 12. I didn't read it. It's 6 by 6. The little squirrel. Did anybody get this one? I can't wait to see some designs with that. So super cute. The Saleabration stuff in here. This paper, I haven't gotten this yet. It's coming on my next order. But this is so cute, and it coordinates with the penguins. And in here, there are dies. Where are they? Oh, no, they're not. I don't know what I was thinking. There are dies for the counting sheep. I thought there was dies for the penguins, but the penguin has a punch. But the counting sheep, you can get this one free with 50. And this one is the dies that match that you can get free with 50. So you can get a stamp set and the dies free. So lots of cute things in here. The textures and frames. Some people are so creative with this. One demonstrator I was looking at, let's see. Yeah, the Christmas tree ornaments. Yep. There's so many. I have so many ideas of things I want to do. Different tags. You know how cute some of these things would make tags. But here, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, she took this textured and frames set here for free. Stamped this out. Stamped the lines over it. And then I think it's in this penguin one. Let me see. Where was that penguin one? Is it back here? Let's see. Let me pull that up. I just thought it was the cleverest thing. I just don't see, sometimes, you know, I'm not so creative with that stuff, thinking of stuff. Once in a while, a light bulb will pop on, but I have to see something and then build off of it. This one is so pretty. Is this the one you're talking about, Amy? Oh, I love this one. I don't know if I got this one yet, but it is on my list. And I love that paper. Let me find that penguin one, because I think that's what she did. Took it out, yes, out of the penguin. So here, so if you guys do this, if you guys get this one for free, take that, stamp it out, stamp that over the top, and then use this little bag as a topper, and it's Christmas bulbs. It is the cutest thing. So I never would have put that together, but cutest thing. So I'm going to try making a card with that, because I have these sets, and making it with the Christmas bulbs. So cute. But yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah, they're all on my list too. I know the list grows long. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's catalog release. I know I know Donna and Diane and I have been drooling over it for the last month or so, but it's so much fun. So, well, thank you guys so much for being here, joining me for my Facebook Live. I'm so happy to be back, and I will see you guys. Oh, I got to point you guys up. See, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Let me see. So, I will see you guys next week again. I think in 2 or 3 weeks, we're going on vacation, so I won't be here, but for the most part, I'll be here all of August. So I'm super excited to be back, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's craft, and I guess that's it. So I will talk to you guys next week. Let's see if I can figure out how to turn this thing off here. Okay, there we go. I'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for being here, and have a great rest of your week.